Good day, dear my listeners. So let's begin our next lecture. Today, we are going to talk about the main concept of the thesis. So can we begin? Okay, let's go. So what is the main concept of the thesis? Especially, it is a gist of the research or the key point of your research paper. First of all, before conducting any kind of research, you yourself have to understand the key concepts, the facts associated with it, the main basic rules or the main issues of your topic. That is called the main concept of the thesis. You should form a thesis statement for your research. That means the main aim, object. The thesis statement is the thing that what you are going about, the main argument, the purpose of the essay, and the point of view of yours. That is called the main thesis statement. And we have got the next part of the dissertation is results and discussion. So, the results, that means the all collected information during your research paper, your tables, your diagrams, and so on. Remember that your professor is valuable resource as you attempt to formulate the key concept. He knows better than you. Preparing results and discussion, especially processing of that data and analysis of data. Both of them are very connected and they should give the results of your research. The results are the main data that you have just gathered, experimental data, but not explanation, interpretation. Discussion is explanation of the results. These are the difference between them. Your opinion shouldn't be included when presenting the results. Results are the results of the search of the data. When we speak about the discussion, in discussion point, you have to give your own opinion, your analysis, and so on. You may present conversations, behavior, or condition you have noticed first. Then, write your comments. In discussion point, you have to explain the meaning of the results presented before. On the screen, you can see the parts of discussion section, the beginning part, the middle part, and the end part. Here, you have to answer to all questions and compare, interpret, and then conclude. Don't forget, each chapter ends with a summary. Especially, chapter 5 is given in general, from general point of view, but still, it should have conclusion and recommendations for the readers about the research. In this chapter, you have to say that what you hope to achieve at the beginning of the research and what results you got at the end. So here, in conclusion chapter, you have to speak about this one. And conclusion may consist of, or may include 5 or 6 components. They can be the followings: statement of purpose, summary of the main point, findings, possible explanations, recommendations for the future research, as well as some reflections and final words. So the abstract. What is abstract? It is when your work has been finalized, now you have to prepare an abstract. What is abstract? It is written in the form of summary, describing briefly the research problem and aims of the research and methods used in it. And it is very short and it can be considered as the most significant part of your thesis or dissertation. Don't forget, dissertation is read by 2 or 3 people, opponents, but abstract can be read by a lot of people and it should leave general impression about your work. And so your abstract should have some kind of impressive, it should be impressive. It should impress a lot of people. And when we speak about conceptualizing of your dissertation, it should have general topic, introduction, methods, results, discussion, and then conclusion. That is the main point of your research. On the screen you can see the table of the contents, how to write, how to just form. It should also consist of 2 or 3 chapters, and then it should be concluded conclusion. And of course at the beginning it should have an introduction. And it's a general example, but some kind of dissertations according to the countries may vary from each other. From the next table you can see the same meaning. Chapter 1 is introduction, chapter 2 is the literature review, third one is the research of methodology, 4 is the data collection and analysis, and the fifth one is the conclusion. So on the screen, next screen, you can see the percentage of each part of dissertation. They are given introduction should be 10 of 100, literature review 25, methodology 15, results 10, discussion 25, and conclusion 15. That was it for today. That we really wanted to tell about the concept of the thesis. That's it for today. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you.